us from Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. A beautiful Friday night for football here on EA Sports College Football. It's the USF Bulls and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating in the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Bulls ready to kick it away first. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pirates offense will go to work first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
On the run, still looking. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Jukes his way for more. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
That's a really great play by the defender, and we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time. Now, coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more...
Touchdown Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Makes the grab. It's Hamlet. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's going to run it. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
You know, third play of the drive, third down. It's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Here's a heat. Breaks loose. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Pirates are flying down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39?
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Finds his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Moving out to the right. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside. It's great. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Pirates!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quick step and go. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Pressure coming. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it in. It's Isaac. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. But don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. There's the pressure. Complete to the left. Oh, what a caught! And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out.
East Carolina, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Allen. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Hamlin.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The pitch. Could be an alley. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And the Pirates want to move quickly.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They'll keep it on the ground. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The run inside. It's Isaac. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
To the air, it's Van Buren. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He's got his man across the middle. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Bringing the heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The Bulls line up to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Pirates in the hurry up. Looking for space. It's great. He's there to make the stop. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside. It's Gray. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Now on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's great. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Here's a little room there. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Pirates trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Bust through behind his pad. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air, it's Van Buren. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. He now has 63 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. Gets it to him on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Hauls it in. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Lofts one high and deep. Still on his feet. Finds some room. Running free. Getting his offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass it. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off play action on 1st down. With the catch, it's Sullivan. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Steps away. Lets it fly. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. And we begin with a look at Miami University taking on the Buffalo Bulls. And it's the Red Hawks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Pirates will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's great.
A nice job being out by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Snags it, and he's open. And he scores! Touchdown, Purple Pirates! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. On the ground with the counter. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Oh, they're after him! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Allen. There he goes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's third down, and the line to gain is to 36. Running inside. It's Allen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Pirates have this offense rolling.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. No huddle offense to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a little grass. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Pirates have it in scoring position on first and goal. Touchdown, East Carolina. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely.
Turning it on. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they built a good deficit.
Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense.
He's going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give, it's Allen. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. He now has 74 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Looking for space. It's Gray. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They're working that left side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Number 95, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Bulls use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking for a deep man. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
It's a seam wide open, and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
Find some fresh air. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He'll set up to throw. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Complete. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Pirates. And the punishment has been extended. They build this lead here in the fourth, and man, has this been a long time coming as this brutal losing streak is close to ending.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Got it in the middle, it's Sullivan. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fires left. He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Caught by the receiver.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Dances away to buy time. Lets it fly. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Isaac. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Bulls! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll move the wide receiver. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Oh, what a move to get room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And that last incompletion leaves this offense facing a 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Stepping to the right. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I just love the effort by the defense.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Rushes on him. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That's going to do it for us as